The key success factors that I would say in this kind of work, and I'm pretty sure that everybody else has said that, it's not something new, is business requirements and technical requirements. And to do that, the business requirement obviously comes from the department who knows the data, but the technical requirement comes from the IT piece. And so therefore, we have to have all the people that are necessary at the table at the same time, ensuring that they know what we're talking about, ensuring that they know their roles and responsibilities. If you feel that you have to nudge, you have to nudge. There is no nice way of doing this. I mean, yes, of course you can say please and thank you, but they have to do what they're supposed to do. So it's not, like their part, they're assigned. You need to go and say, I need assigned people to ensure that this work is going to be done properly. And then you have to allow for questions, concerns. And the questions could be repetitive, but you have to have the patience to actually deal with it and make sure they understand it. You need to really make sure that the skill set is what it should be, and the knowledge base is what it should be, and also test it. Test it. Build little scenarios and test it. Because you have all of this information already, and if you test this model, if you don't get something very close to what you already have, obviously there's something wrong. So your model is not working. So you can re-examine a lot of these things to make sure the flow of the data is right and the model is correct. And also, we talk to physicians. Make sure that they tell you how this concept works in ICU, in medicine, the movement between the beds, the simplest thing ever. Oh, it's the most complicated thing. So that you have to learn. And then the knowledge transfer, because most of the time you bring vendors in, you bring consultants in that are technically very strong. And the knowledge transfer between what they've done and your team is essential. The most essential piece is documentation. Don't let anybody tell you, I just did a overview. No, where's the documentation? I want to see this point by point, because what people forget, or something will be missing, and then you go, how did we get there? Which we actually experienced before. And then another thing is that most of the vendors that come and talk about what they can do for you, technically they're very strong, and they have all the technology. Business-wise, they have no clue. And I apologize for the vendors in the room, but healthcare is not something that you learn just because, you got to actually live it to learn it. So we had the same thing. We had to actually teach our vendor what did we mean by encounter, change of encounter, all the things that went with it. And then they built us the logic behind what we wanted to see. So that's really important, that your vendor is really willing to learn your business. That's very crucial.